I almost didn't publish a video today because, well, as of right now, I don't have one to publish or edit, and it is 9 o'clock on Sunday night, but I was like, no, I'm not starting out 2019 with missing uploads. Even though I don't have like a specific schedule that I have verbalized in my head, I publish on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And Fridays are recipes. The other days, I do whatever I want. And so I've been like thinking about content going forward. I really enjoyed vlogs, so I was like, maybe I could start doing a weekly vlog. Daily is a lot. But weekly I could manage. But I have all these other ideas too, but then here I am, Sunday night, I don't have a video to go up on Monday, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Also, this look is courtesy of a shower that needs to be taken and me just pulling my hair as tight as possible so that I can't feel how dirty it is. But I like it. It's a baby bun. Baby half bun. It's fashion. So one of my ideas for YouTube videos in 2019 was, I'll keep doing the recipes. I like to do those. Maybe I could do weekly vlogs. Daily are hard, but weekly I feel like I could manage. And I also wanted to do some more travel, like local traveling, just like within a few hours, maybe a day trip, and we could highlight wherever we went in Washington State that day. Today I was like, hey kids, let's go to Forks, Washington. Forks is in the direction of the ocean. I thought it was very close to the ocean. Spoiler alert, it's not. And the girls have watched all the Twilight movies. I read one of the books, didn't really care for it, but I don't know. So Forks is the setting in the Twilight series. That's where the vampires and the wolves live, and annoying Bella. And so I thought we could go there. And on the way, there's a really cool tree. It's called the Tree of Life, and it's at these campgrounds. I don't know, I've seen this tree on Instagram. It's on the way to Forks. I thought we could do two birds with one stone. We could go check out this tree, get some really cool pictures, and stop at Forks, eat at the cafe that Bella and her dad ate at. We could make an afternoon out of it. So we make this drive, and we're passing the evergreens. We're seeing all of the beautiful nature laid out before us. There's no traffic. We're flying by, making great time. To Port Angeles, driving through Port Angeles, and my map quest took me up into what's called Hurricane Ridge. And I got excited because honestly, Hurricane Ridge was one of the spots that I've been wanting to see. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna take us right through Hurricane Ridge. We can pull over. We'll have 3 awesome spots to stop at on this one special day. I was excited. And then we hit a roadblock. So I guess this would have been something I should have researched, but apparently the way that we selected to go to Forks, you go through Hurricane Ridge, and we are 15 minutes away. However, we drove all this way.
How many hours has it been already?
Like an actual roadblock, as in you cannot go forward not even 1 single more inch because there's a roadblock. Maybe we need a plan B. We were 25 minutes from our destination and could not go forward, and I felt stuck. So we went through the city of Port Angeles, and they said it's where the mountains meet the sea. I didn't know what else to do. I don't know why it was closed. I don't know if there's like a snow situation that is blocking it. We just had a really big storm. I don't know if there's a tree in the road. We have a government shutdown. I don't know if government shutdown is like, sorry, this is government land and we're shutting it down because we don't have workers to run it right now. I don't know. All I know is we're stuck. So I see that there's a roundabout way to Forks, and it's an additional hour. At this point, we had already driven 2.5 hours. But I felt committed to our plan. We had already come that far. let's just keep going. So we drove for another hour. Well, it's not Forks, but I think we're gonna make it to Forks. I don't know if it will still be light out, but I've always wanted to see Lake Crescent. See pictures of that all the time, and look, we found it. Finally got to Forks. There's not anything really in Forks. This is official Forks territory. Sully's should be on our right. They have a Subway. They have empty buildings. Do you recognize any of this? Oh, here's Sully's. It's lovely. I can definitely see why Twilight was like the setting of Twilight. Like you can picture vampires and wolves living there. But as far as like activities and finding things to do with your family when you've just driven 3.5 hours, not so much. Oh, and also because we had to avoid Hurricane Ridge, now I had no way of getting to the Tree of Life. When we got to Forks, my bright idea of eating at the same restaurant that Bella ate at, it was closed today, so we couldn't do that. So, we can't eat here. Well, there's this little restaurant. Are they open? So we found another little cafe, which was delicious. We ate there. I had the fish witch, or the fish sandwich. And then we got in the car. I mean, we drove through and it was like, oh, there's the high school. Oh, there's a shop. All right, well, it's starting to get dark, so we drove home. I did plug in the Tree of Life location again once we were sitting at that cafe, but it was another hour away from home, which would mean that our drive home was gonna be 4 to 4.5 hours long in the dark. I don't really like driving in the dark, especially when there's no like street lights, especially when it's through like the Olympic Mountains. So we opted not to go to the Tree of Life for another hour. By the time we got there, it would have been too dark to see it. I feel bad that we drove that far and still didn't see it because I still really want to see it. So all of that to say, we drove for 3 to 3.5 hours to Forks, Washington. That's my travel vlog. That's my travel diaries. We went to Forks, we had lunch, and we drove back for another 3 to 3.5 hours. Do I regret it? I mean, was I spending the entire trip home thinking of all the things that I could have done that would have been more productive today? Yes. Did I feel guilty that I had brought the girls along and wasted their entire last day of winter break chasing vampires and wolves? Yeah, well, yeah, I felt guilty about that. Did I feel terrible that because I chose to leave for the entire day, my husband was left behind to continue working on the floors upstairs without me, when actually not only could I have been helping him move furniture in and out of rooms to prepare for the next flooring to come in, but I also could have been doing a heap of the laundry that we have. I could have been doing the dishes. I could have made a dinner. I could have gone grocery shopping. I could have taken down the Christmas decorations. Like, yeah, there were a few other things that I could have been doing today instead of spending 6 to 7 hours total driving to have lunch in Forks, Washington. But you know what? I did it so that you don't have to. I hope you're off to a great Monday. Have a great week. I will see you, well, I'm gonna try to upload something on Wednesday. I'm looking at my editorial calendar. What do I have coming on Wednesday? Nothing. I have nothing there. You know what I wanna do though? I wanna share with you guys one of my most regretful purchases of 2018. Something that I purchased and never used. I purchased it with the intention of using it for YouTube videos. So I'm gonna share that with you on Wednesday. Now that I've said it, I have to make that happen. But I'm looking at it right now, just like still in its box. It's a big regret. So come back on Wednesday, find out what I regret purchasing in 2018. It was a decent amount of money and I have not even taken it out of the box. So 2019 is gonna be the year of me taking that thing out of the box and putting it to good use. So now you know. If you made it this far in the video, congratulations. Have a great week. Bye.